we're going to make now for ItalianDiet.com, it's a typical Italian biscuit from the region of Liguria. It's called Canestrelli. It's basically a short pastry. What we're going to need is 300 grams of all-purpose flour, 200 grams of butter softened, 100 grams of granulated sugar, 1 egg separated, salt, a pinch, a little bit of vanilla, and icing sugar to sprinkle at the end for decoration. Let's start by making the batter. We take the sugar and the flour and we mix it together until it has a sandy consistency. And then we start adding the butter. Now we add the egg. Vanilla. Salt. Now, the dough is a little bit harder. I'm going to sprinkle some flour on my worktop. I'm going to knead it through and make it into a smooth ball. That I'm going to cover with cling film. And rest it in the fridge for about an hour. After an hour, I'm going to work now the canestrelli dough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll it over a baking paper. Taking out of the cling film. Put another baking paper on top. And I'm going to roll the dough to a thickness of about 1 centimeter. If it's a bit hard, just push it down. Okay. Now, with the canestrelli cutter, I'm going to cut out my biscuits. And with this dough, I think you can make about 30 biscuits. Now, I'm going to cut the one that I need for the moment. And now what we're going to do, we're going to take out the dough that we don't need. Now, with my cookie lifter, I'm going to lift the cookie and place it on my baking tin. And now, I'm going to brush them with my egg white. Now I'm going to put it in the oven for about 20 minutes. The degrees are 170 degrees for the oven. And you can check, they need to be lightly golden, not to burn down, okay? Now that I have my cookie out of the oven, I'm going to move them around just to make sure that they don't stick and they don't burn underneath. And now I'm going to let them rest on my wire rack until they are completely cooled off. This is about 5 minutes. I'm going to sprinkle with icing sugar, slightly. And I'm going to put it on my plate. So remember, these are about 30 biscuits. And here it is, your Canestrelli by ItalianDiet.com. So Luca, what would you say, is Canestrelli a healthy solution for your breakfast?
Yes, I think so, because these kind of biscuits are fat-free and they have a lot of carbohydrates.
Good.
And that's very important because carbohydrates are like gasoline of our body.
So it's good to start the day?
Yes, of course.
And what's the suggested amount that you should take?
I think that 3 biscuits, 3 Canestrelli, it's enough.
Brilliant. Thank you.